Okay, guys, so quick video here. I just wanted to make this quick video about passport bros, right? This whole passport bro phenomenon. I'm sure most of you heard of it. In short, basically, a passport bro is someone a guy in a Western country, or a bro, a bro in a Western country who's basically done with Western women and wants to go abroad to find a wife/serious partner, right? So the whole idea of passport bros, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't disagree with the idea, right? I don't disagree with the whole idea of going abroad to find a serious partner/wife if you can't find one in the West. And I say wife as in not someone that you get down on one knee and give her a ring, and then you basically sign a contract where you'll merge your corporation with her, and then when you divorce, she takes 50% of your assets. I'm not talking about that wife, even though that could be appropriate, right, in this context. But I'm really talking about the guys that have tried their look at dating in the West and think, you know what, I'm gonna go abroad and see if I can get find a serious woman. So in essence, in just the basic premise, the basic idea of that, I don't disagree with that. The problem I have with passport bros, which is kind of like the problem I have with red pill, but the red pill stuff, I'm gonna talk about that in another video, definitely. So I don't want to talk about that in this video. The problem I have with the the passport bro stuff is, one, it's not solution orientated, right? On a societal level. So, if you have a problem with someone in your house, you wouldn't just leave your house and go somewhere else. If it was your house, I mean. I don't mean if you live with your parents and you and your parents aren't getting on. I'm talking about if it's your house, you paid for it, you own everything in the house, so on and so forth. You wouldn't just, get up and go and leave your house. You would try and solve the problem that you're having within your house. I understand that's a bit of a basic comparison. It's not really equivalent in a sense, but that's kind of the most quick and concise way I can put it. With a lot of these, passport bro guys, they basically just, and this is the problem I'm trying to find. With a lot of these movements, these passport bros type things, there's no real moral or societal solution offered to try and help with things that are going on, right? So try and help the issues, or try and solve the issues that are going on in society. That's kind of what I've noticed, at least with the woman, and I can understand it. Again, I understand the passport bros ideology, like what they stand for. This is just, again, my perspective, and you guys can say what you want, agree, disagree, let me know in the comment section, whatever. Another thing with the passport bros is that it's almost like they're trying to fight fire with fire, in a sense, right? So what do I mean by fight fire with fire? It's kind of like how women say men are trash, men are this, men are that. And then in response, a lot of men are becoming passport bros and saying, Western women are rubbish, go abroad to try and find a wife. Women abroad are perfect, yada, yada, yada. That's kind of what it's like, right? That's a bit what it's like. That's a bit what it's like, and it's kind of just like two people, two different factions, men and women, engaging in that man v woman, kind of like the black v white, the Republican v Democrat, the Labour v Conservative war. And it's just, again, none of this is solution based. None of this actually solves anything. None of this makes anything better, right? None of this makes anything better. So again, there's not really much point in the whole Western man v Western woman thing. Western man saying, you know, women are better abroad, and Western women saying, you know, all men are trash. That doesn't really solve anything, right? Another thing that I want to talk about Passport Bros is the how do I term this? The women abroad aren't always guaranteed to be better, right? Be better as in be good for you as a man. So just because you go abroad and a woman is outwardly more submissive and outwardly more feminine than a lot of women in the West probably are, doesn't necessarily mean that she is, and she can be taken seriously as a wife. Because a lot of women abroad, they have started to understand, and they've started to catch on to this whole Passport Bros thing, right? Whether it be through experience or through, you know, the internet. A lot of women are starting to, especially, you know, in a lot of these countries, you know, that guys frequent, like a lot of guys are going to Asia when it comes to that Passport Bro stuff. A lot of the guys go to Asia, places like Thailand, Vietnam. A lot of those women over there, they know that there's an influx of men from the West coming in on that whole Passport Bro thing, right? On that Passport Bro stuff. So they know, you know, how to trick them, basically. And that ties into another thing that I want to talk about, right? And that's this whole Passport Bros, and then the differences between, you know, how it would affect the black man and then the Caucasian man, right? So all throughout history, Caucasian men have been going to foreign countries and, you know, marrying their women, right? Whether it be, you know, American, Englishmen, whatever. This whole Passport Bros thing isn't really anything new, right? It's not really anything new. And to be perfectly honest, as a Caucasian man, you're going to have more global appeal than you do as a black man, because the image of the Caucasian man is directly associated with power and rulership. Since for hundreds of thousands of years. Now, if that's correct, that's a whole nother thing with regards to hundreds of thousands of years and what we've been taught through history, because a lot of what we've been taught has been lies. But as a black man, you can't really I don't see that many black men that are, you know, let's say like a 6'2" dark-skinned dude from America going to, you know, Thailand or Vietnam or wherever dudes go and marrying a woman, right? I mean, it happens, but it's just extremely rare, because to be perfectly honest, the black man isn't the main man that's associated with power and rulership like the Caucasian is, right? He's associated with great physical abilities, but, you know, to be perfectly honest, being a bozo. And I'm not saying that in an offensive way, because I myself am a black guy, right? But that's just how a lot of people across the world see black men, right? And that's a whole nother thing. That kind of ties into interracial dating as well. But I don't really want to talk about interracial dating in this video. Just more about the whole Passport Bro stuff. Yeah, so just let me know what you lot think in the comments. That's some takeaways I've gotten on it. Me personally, I don't really adhere to the idea of a Passport Bro, but I'm not against it, right? I'm not really against a Passport Bro. It's just not something that I would ever label myself. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, peace.